Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you don't mind, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. You will not regret it. And today is going to be a precept video, and it's going to be about salvation, based on salvation. Now, if you're coming out of the organization, and here on this channel, we do focus a lot on Jehovah's Witnesses and the organization, and helping people that still want and continue to seek God, seek answers. And so we do everything we can on this station to continue giving you answers. So this one's going to be based on salvation. So if I were you, I would go ahead and get out your notes and get ready. And there are certain scriptures. So Jehovah's Witnesses believe that they're the spiritual Israel, but trust me, you cannot find that in the Bible. There's no such thing as a spiritual Israel. It's Israel. You're either a Jew or you're not. You're either Israel or you're not. Now, you can have the spirit of Israel and not even know that you are yourself an Israelite. There's a couple of videos I'm going to be coming out with. This one's on salvation. There's going to be another one on the covenants. And there's also going to be one on the Islamic faith as well. See, right here in the Quran. And I'm going to go deep into the history of Islam, where it came about. So if you are struggling with that as well, we're going to dive into that. So make sure you subscribe and get ready for those videos as well. And make sure you have a pen and paper. And then you can look things up on your own time from the notes that you have. So first and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High. Now, I want y'all to look at the scripture, Isaiah 28:10, and I do bring this up a lot. And it says, for precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. So when you start to really understand the Bible, you will start to see that there's always a scripture that will back up another scripture, that will back up another scripture, that will back up another scripture. So let's look at these precepts based on salvation. So like I said, make sure you get your pen and paper out. This is going to be a fast one. So if you go to Isaiah 45:17, and it reads, but Israel should be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Now, that key word, everlasting, that is forever. So Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Yea, shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. See that world? If you're looking at some of my other videos, you'll see that world does not just mean the whole earth. World, like you have SeaWorld, you have Disney World, you have all these different types of world. You have Wayne's World. So world in the Bible and the meanings on different words have different meaning. Just like virgin has different meanings. So world without end, that world that it's talking about is the world of Israel. And if you remember, Jacob's name was changed to Israel. So here's a precept. Now watch how it follows throughout the Bible. So I'm going to give y'all a couple more scriptures that match each other. So now we're in Romans. All right. Romans chapter 11. We're going to start in 26, and we'll just probably do 26 and 27. And I'm going to read it. And so all Israel, see, there it is again. So that's a precept, shall be saved. So let's do a match one more time. See? But Israel, Isaiah 45:17, shall be saved. Back to Romans. As it is written. So it's written that Israel shall be saved. And here it is referencing other scriptures. There shall come out of Zion the deliverer. Who's the deliverer? That would be Jesus. and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. See, Jacob, Israel is the same. It's one and the same. So Israel shall be saved. Jacob's name, and if you remember that story, if you remember that story, sorry, my phone was going off, but if you remember that story, Jacob wrestled, and his name was then changed to Israel. And so right here, for this is my covenant, which the next video will be on that, unto them, when I shall take away their, Jacob, Israel's sins. So here's another precept. This is how the Bible works. So let's jump around. Let's go to Jeremiah. Truly, this is Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 23. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of mountains. Truly in the Lord our God is the salvation of Israel. It doesn't say the whole world. Remember, there are Gentile nations as well. And we're going to dive into that when we go into the covenants. But right now, I'm just showing you some scriptures that you can have as ammunition. These scriptures will back up whatever, like if you're teaching someone, or if you end up having a discussion within one of your Jehovah's Witness families, or someone from the organization, or even from other religions, you can use these precepts, and they're good for you, for your own good. Let's move on. Psalms 53:6. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion. Now, check out this match. See? There shall come out of Zion. This is in Romans. But over here, we're in Psalms. Oh, that, Psalms 53:6. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion, when God bringeth back the captivity of his people. Jacob, Israel, shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. So there's that captivity. Remember, the captivity and the scattering is what identifies who Israel is. The organization has never been in captivity. It was never bought on ships. This captivity that is spoken of all the way back to Deuteronomy 28:68. So you can look into that. The only time that ships were used to transport slaves. Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. There's another one. Let's go to now, jump to Isaiah 49:6. Watch. And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes, those are the 12 tribes of Jacob, and to restore the preserved of Israel. I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles. See, a light to the Gentiles. It doesn't say salvation unto the Gentiles. Now, I know some of you might say there's neither Jew nor Greek. We're going to touch on that in another video. Like I said, this is just a precept video on the scriptures and on salvation. That thou mayest be my salvation unto the end of the earth. So here's another one. It's salvation for Israel, preserved of Israel, of the tribes of Jacob. Those 12 tribes that came out of Jacob. You have Abraham, Isaac, and then Jacob. Romans 10:1. Now, brethren is a fleshly thing. That means family. My heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they, Israel, might be saved. Isn't that interesting? All these precepts. Here we go. Let's go to John chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. A lot of people, but getting back to John 4:22, ye worship, ye not what. So not ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. These scriptures go all throughout the Bible. There's more, but at least this is something that you can study, you can look up, you can check out the precepts. And I got something interesting. So even in the Quran, which I'm going to be doing a video on Islam, like I said earlier in the video, check out this. All right, so you know how God has favor on Israel. So even in the Quran, they left some things in here when they plagiarized the Bible, which happened in 570 AD. So in Surah, it says in chapter 2, verse 122, it says, "Children of Israel," look at that, "recall my favor, which I bestowed upon you, and I exalted you above the nations of the world." This thing with Israel goes throughout the Bible, even in the Book of Mormon. They left some things and clues in the Book of Mormon as well. We'll touch on that. But a lot of these religions and a lot of people, they try to get around this. They can't stand it. But here's your precepts. It's right here in front of you. So yeah, the next videos I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go into the covenant. I'm also going to go into the Nation of Islam. I'm not sure what my other topic is going to be. I think I'm going to do a commentary on another video, a Jehovah's Witness video, where they're being preached to, or having a debate on the street. So that'll probably be my next videos, but we'll see. But again, make sure you subscribe. I got some good meat coming out, and all praises to the Most High. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.